Okay, let's start yoga on Wednesdays. So we're gonna start with open chest to bring the breath to come in nice and easy for later and slow for now. The third height of your block under your head as a pillow, and then your second height under your shoulder blades, which you're gonna lift your chest. So you place those two blocks. You sit in front of the blocks and lay down nice and slow. So make sure the block is stable, especially your head supporting block that I call the pillow block. Make sure block is standing and then you place your heads. Once your blocks are settled, you open your arms like Shavasana arms, keeping your knees to be bended in the beginning. So let's start slowly, inhaling, exhaling, Ujjayi breath start here. Any physical movement to watch. And hopefully we can use our belly and diaphragm and your chest. Introducing nice slow but deep breath. If you can hold your breath in the top of your inhalation for a little bit, like 1 or 2 seconds, and then slowly exhaling. Take your time for exhalation. If you can do a little bit more, like a pranayama, you can count with your inhalation 4 counts. Take 2 counts to kumbhaka holding and 8 counts to exhaling. Through your breathing, watch your spine. Hopefully they will start relaxing. You may need to scoop your tailbone in slightly. If your lower back is fine, you can extending your legs one by one, feet together. Diaphragm, get a nice and stretch, and then between the rib cage that are right side, left side also start having a nice little stretch between the bones. For your chest, the corner to the shoulders also. Using our lungs fully. And your block is stable, breath becoming stable. You're gonna extending your arms. So slowly bringing your hands to your chest and then make sure the block is not wiggling any unstable. If it's stable, you're gonna extending your arms. So biceps, bring it beside your ear. Giving a nice whole body stretch with inhalation. Keep growing taller and taller. Exhale, nice slow release for your wrist joints, elbow joints, shoulders. You may need to move your pillow blocks a little bit once the thoracic spine starts lengthening. Those small adjustments, as always, needs you do so. Right arm, left arm, watch your armpits with your shoulder joints. If you feel shorter side, hold your shorter wrist with the other hand and then extend it with inhalation. A little bit helpful to stretch out. If that causes pain, please do not to do that. But if you feels good with a stretched feeling, please do so. And if you can do both, you can interlacing your hands on top of your heads and flip your palm as usual, extending the elbows. Your wrist gets also have a nice stretch. 3 more breaths to inhaling, 3 more breaths to exhaling. You can switching your integration of your fingers as a couple times to breathe in and a breath out. About next 1 or 2 breaths finished, to relax, and then bring your arms in Shavasana arms. Open legs, shake your toes and knees side to side. Making your toe points, flexed heel. Start moving your ankle joint, so make a nice circle with the toes. Hopefully your kneecaps also rotates in and out. Turn to the opposite direction. Ankle joints to soften. And your hands start making a fist and open palm stretched. So your hands also stimulating. All right, let's bring in your both hands behind your heads and lift your heads up. Bend your knees. Once you see your own knees, place your hands on the floor to press the floor. Slowly come up. Cross legs, Sukhasana. Sit down nice and tall. And your closed eyes and watch your spine. Hopefully you'll come back to the natural spine spot. Take us 8 breaths or so. Finding a nice posture. Open chest, collarbone spreading, but not over arched on your lower back. So you may need to scoop your tailbone in since you did a little bit kind of a back bending. And hopefully your breath comes nice and smooth. So you just open the front side of the body. We're gonna open side and the back as well. Settling with your sit bones, right side and left side. Hopefully the weight carries evenly. Lift your crown of your head with inhalation, relaxing your skin and your shoulders by exhalation, but not shrink your center of your spine. Last few breaths to finish. After that, you can place your hands under Mudra heart center and silent Om with your next exhalation. Hopefully mind's becoming quiet, or you create your quiet mind through your asana practice. Lifting your arms up when you're ready. And then keep extending. You can wiggle your shoulders, moving your neck, anything you need as your physical body. And then we open face to the right side to twisting. We're gonna throw our arms. So once you face to the right side, try to twist much as your body allow you to. Inhaling arms up. Exhaling face to the left side. And again, check on your hips, waistline, ribcage line, lower back, anything, any discomfort. Be careful if you have. And if it's not, and then we go to a little bit of faster movement. So you throw your arms right side and the left side each time. Make sure you don't hold your breath. You can go faster breath as you need it. And with a nice rhythm, if your lower back is fine, we're gonna start warming up. How's your twisting feeling? Right side, left side, do you feel any difference? Either way is easier or either way is difficult. It depends on your bringing the mind, you focusing on more difficult spot or just naturally feeling, no judgment needed. All right, switching your crossing legs now. And then now it's gonna stretch on the side of the body, inhaling arms up, and then bringing your right hand down, open the left side of the body. Let's moving your shoulder blades, so pull your elbows behind your back here. And then extend it to the right side. Repeat this movement about 4 more times. And I want you to definitely use your shoulder blades, so feel these muscles in the skin. And keep extending your left side of the body from your left knee. And then when you finished 4 times this movement, let's extend it arms and then moving the nice circular motion. About 4 or 5 times on each direction. So give a good movement around your shoulders and using the whole left side of the body. Switching the directions when you're ready. When you finished this direction, let's do it again to your right hand side one more time to have a nice side opening stretch. And this time look up through your biceps to the ceiling. We go for the bending to finish here. After full breath finish, you're gonna come into your hand down, both hands to your front of your floor. And just melting down, exhalation, open mouth, to soften everything. And hopefully you feel the difference right side and the left side of your body, torso. Taking about 3-4 breaths. You can use cleansing breath for sure. And you may feel the lower back to your glute. When you finish the last breath, you slowly come up. Switching your crossing leg once again. This time left inside. Inhaling arms up, grow taller. Even here, probably your left hand side is a little bit more feeling openness. Place your left hand on the floor and then start to reach into your left and open the right side. First few breaths to feel this side of body stretch. After that, you're moving your shoulder blades behind it. So pull your elbows behind the back and then extend it. So you do 4 more times with this movement to start to moving your shoulder blades. After 4 times, you're gonna go dynamically, moving arms in a circular motion. Whole shoulders 360 degrees to move this joint. And I keep stimulating, yes, the shoulder blade behind it 4 or 5 times. After that, you go into an opposite direction. And when you're ready, we're bringing our arms once again to your left hand side. This time, try to open your chest to look up to the ceiling. Right knee moving away from your hip. Your arm moving away from your hip. After 4 breaths or so, you're gonna go for the bending with your open mouth exhalation, completely melting down. To relax. And then reaching your arms forward first. You can, nice and slow. Keep relaxing your front of your body. feeling a nice stretch in the back of your body, side body. When you finish the last breath, you're coming to your Baddha Konasana. So slowly come up. Soles are together, open knee position. Shake your knees a little bit and swinging your hips side to side to find your sit bones. Right, grow taller when you're ready, the center of your spine. If you feel moving backward, falling backwards, make sure you sit on a height or you press the floor behind the buttocks and then make this pelvic nice and tall. And then you are slowly bringing your arms up and then reaching to the floor as far as you can and press the floor to extending your spine one more time. So you may start feeling your inner thigh to the growing. Some people may start feeling your back of your body too. Maybe your attachment around your buttocks between to the hamstrings. And if you're ready to go for the bending, you can do round back, just relaxing, just like before, melting down. Keep reaching your hands forward. If you can do cupping with your fingertips on the floor, lift your wrist up, please do. Arms are a little bit active to extend it if you can. If you cannot, that is too much, then you don't need to do it. Anything your body follows to and accepting, it's not fighting. Inhale, exhale, repeating your nice slow breath a few more times. If you feel too much pressure, open mouth exhalation as always needed. Use so moment. Or if you can come back a little bit, loosen up the pose and then go back again, that is another choice too. When you finish the next breath, let's slowly come up. All right, close your knees, nice and gentle, extending your legs one by one, shake your knees. We did a toe point flex heel when you're laying down position, so I'm gonna avoid that one. So it's a little bit more hamstring. So let's bending your left knee out, pull your heel close to your groin, extending your right leg and flex the heel. And make sure your sit bone right side, left side, nice and even. When you're ready, lift your arms up, hands toes to your toes. If doesn't touch, you can touch your shin, floor, anything you like to do. First full breath, extending your spine nice and long, especially moving in the middle thoracic spine. If you're catching your toes, let's elbows to bend, and then sliding forward a little bit. First full breath, you're gonna keeping your straight spine. And the next full breath, you can just round it to relax and then melting. Right by your body, allow you to go for the bending with using your heads heavy. So relax your back of your neck. Torso, shoulders are very heavy too. And relax your stomach the most. And chest. That's the holding side. And you finish total 8 breath. To relax your breath and then come up nice and slow. And then we're just changing your legs. The left knee extended, right knee bended. Pull your heel, come close to your own growing. This is my right knee, so my right heel comes to the right growing. Extending the left side of the leg, flex the heel, inhaling arms up. When you're ready, hands to the whatever you can place on. First full breath, extending your spine, mid-thoracic moving in. Find your best hamstring here. And when you finish about 4 breaths with the extended spine, after that, you're gonna round your back. You just relax your neck and the head's hanging, your shoulders hanging, your belly relaxing, and the chest relaxing, melting down much as you can. If you're holding your toes, then lift your elbows up and slide forward. Creates more best hamstring for now. Make sure you repeat a nice deep breath in, deep breath out. When you finish total 8 breath, open mouth exhalation, to relax and slowly come up. And you come into your tabletop cats and cows. So make your spine have a nice movement. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, flat neutral to inhaling. Make sure the both elbows are extended fully. Exhale, round back, tuck your belly and look into your own belly button. Press the floor with your both palms, nice and strong. Spread the shoulder blades between. Gentle arch, open chest, look up in cow, inhaling pose. And then you're going to repeat with these 2 movements with the 2 breath in and yang. How's your spine today? How's the extended joints, the hips, pelvics, shoulders? Nice connection between your cervical, thoracic, lumbar, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum. How's your tailbone? Can you come out? And scooped in. Sacral joint. Right side, left side. Hopefully no pain. Okay, C curves, everybody. Flat to neutral back. And look into your right and left. Hopefully we did already side movement. These C curves are not too difficult for you. Right forward joints, moving the nice circular motion. Wrist joints, shoulder joints, hip joints, knee joints, all check. Opposite directions. And a little bit more aggressively open the chest with a puppy stretch. So moving your hands forward a little bit, keeping your knee and your hips in a nice alignment here. And you lower your chest down. If you can put your chin down, please do. If you need to look to the side, switch after 4 or 5 breaths here. Find a tailbone to inhaling. Lower your anahata chest with exhaling. Maintain your elbows to be straightened. If you feel very, very squishy neck, palm facing up, open your hands a little bit more wider than your shoulder. If you did a side face, switch the side. 5 fingers open wide and spread it. Coming to your Sphinx pose now. Bring your belly down. Elbows under your shoulders with your shoulder length. Palm facing down and the wrist pressing down also. And wrists are also shoulder length. Press the forearms and the palm rest on the ground and start lifting your sternum up. Look forward, draw your shoulder blades down and lift the crown of your head up. Toes are extended, but don't grab your buttocks, the glutes muscles, so relax the glute. Pubic bone pressing the floor, scoop the tailbone in. Keep lifting your center of your chest, rib cage, slide forward. Glute muscles relaxing, but don't drop your heels out. Try extending your toes with a nice light extension. 2 more breaths. Keep drawing your shoulder blades down and lift the crown of your head up. When you're finished, open elbows, relax your face, either face to, shake your hips, shake your heels. Palm moment, unwinding the tension from your lower back, middle back, upper back. All right, so try bending your left knee, hold your toe behind it, and try pulling your heel to the buttocks. So open the quads now. It's a Bekasana variation. Try to pointing your elbow up, open chest position too. If you cannot reaching your hands to the toes, use your belt to hook and pull. If your hip flexor starts lifting up, there's a lot of a gap between the floor to your left hip flexor. Press down and empty the space. Two more breaths and then we will switch the side. Pull your feet close as possible to your glute. And relax the leg. You can shake your anything you needed to. And you're gonna switch the leg. So the right knee bend. Use your right hand to catch your toe or use your belt. And start pulling your heel come close to your buttocks. If your heel touches your buttocks, you can slide to the side a little bit. Bekasana variation. Focusing on your right quads to stretch. If you have a lot of space between your hip flexor on the ground, empty the space to press down. Keep extending your right knee away from yourself. Elbow pointing out, open chest also too. Give a good, nice, slow, deep inhalation to your around the hips and the quads on the right side. Slow exhalation, pulling your toe, pulling your belt. Scooping your tailbone. Two to three more breaths to stay. Bring your heel, come closest to your own buttocks. Let go nice and slow, and you can shake or doing your wiper motion with your knees, anything you need to do. All right. Right, and then let's come into your Bhujangasana. Bring your hands beside your chest. Make sure your palms spreading, elbows beside your ribs and close it. Slide your elbows backwards, so slowly, naturally, come you face coming up and chest opening up. Reminder your pubic bone to stay down. Low cobra, keeping your full breath. Make sure don't open the elbows, hugging beside your ribs and keep moving your elbows back. After 4 breaths, slow down. And if your lower back is fine, next breath, you're gonna slowly press the floor to come into a high cobra, whatever your body allow you to. With inhalation, low cobra to press the floor, high as your body manage. If you can look up, please do so without pain. And then we're bringing ourselves down. So we're gonna repeat 3-4 more times. Inhaling, come up. And your hands position, if you can move in your hands position from your beside your chest to your lower rib cage, maybe side of your waistline, yes, do that. So each inhalation, come up, nice and slow. Exhalation, moving down. Finish your 4 times, you come into a downward facing dog. So curl your toes under, lift your buttocks up, walk, walk, walk. Bring yourself in on a nice yoga mat place. Lift your heels up and down to open your sole and watch your ankle joints. They're inside of your heels line, outside of your heels line. Make sure you have both straight up. And press your heels down completely flat on the floor. Lift your toes up in the air. Spread open side to side. Big toe to the pinky toes. After you spread it, and then press down. Find a nice back of the heels to your Achilles calf stretch. Lift the kneecaps up, strong leg. Maintain 4 breaths. Then come into your plank. So adjust your from feet to the hands position and plank hold for not hold your pose, not the breath, but the full breath here. Make sure the legs are strong, just like a downward facing dog, and not start connecting to your core. Scoop tailbone in, look forward much as you can, long side of your neck here. After 4 breaths in plank, you're gonna come into your down dog and plank for 4 more times. Inhale, plank, and an exhale, down dog. So use your big joints with the shoulders and the hips, using your core strength. After 4 breaths in chaturanga, you can put your knees down in chaturanga, push up for 4 times. So toes straighten, and then try to hug your elbows beside your ribs and come down half. Press up, inhaling. And then try repeating 4 more times with your own pace. Chaturanga, halfway down, press up, halfway down, and press up. After you finish 4 times, child pose. Put your big toes together, knees are open, and lower your hips, extending your arms, ha moment. To relax yourself and then extending arms. All right, coming to your tabletop. And right arm up, left leg up, and find your nice balance. Straight arm and leg for full breath here. Inhale, exhale, balance pose to enter. After 4, you're gonna bring your elbow and the knee touch under your belly and make your back like a cat pose and don't touch the floor. Open arm and leg inhaling, extending, try squeeze in. Inhale, open, and then exhale, squeeze in 4 times. Challenging in the end, hold your toe behind it. So it's arching position, half Dhanulasana here. So make sure you maintain the balance. Once you catch your toe with your hands or belt, you're gonna lift yourself up, look forward. Lift your back knee up, try squeezing diagonal your back. And if you have a lower back issue, make sure, yes, you can extend in leg to strengthening your core and the back muscle too. So after 4 breaths, finish, hand down, knee down. You may swinging yourself or swinging your wrist, anything to unwind it for a moment. If you're ready for second side, left arm up beside your ear, right leg up to find the balance. Full breath here. After 4 breaths finish, yes, you're gonna make your elbow knee touch and round back cat pose. Inhaling, open, exhaling, squeezing. Tuck, tuck, tuck with your belly. After that, you extend but balance. When you finish full movement with this one, you're gonna hold your toe behind it. Don't touch the floor. Keep maintain your balance. Once you catch your toes, lift your chest up, look forward. Lift your knee behind it. Open chest and diagonally your back to squeeze. Anatomy line here. When you finish the full breath, releasing your hand and toes, child pose. Palm facing up this time. And take a ha moment. Catch up your breath. If your breath becoming stable, you can use your blocks behind under your hands. All right, coming to lunge. So close your knees together now. And then bringing your right leg forward. Move back and forth a couple times. Make sure your knee joints are nice and safe. No pain. And then front leg, the shin perpendicular, nice and straight from the floor. Press the blocks or press your knees to lift yourself up. Look forward. So hopefully you can feel this hip flexor and the front of the thigh stretch a little bit. Scoop the tailbone in. Pubic bone lifts. If your chest lifting up, stable with the hips and the arms up for crescent moon. Full breath. Open to as much as you can. After 4 breaths finished, slowly hands on the blocks. We switch the leg. Left leg forward this time, back and forth. Okay. Comfortable position with your right knee and left shin perpendicular. Press the block or knee, thigh to lift yourself up. Scoop tailbone in, lift the pubic bone up. If your hips are stable, legs are stable, lift your arms up. Open chest much as you can. No connection to your crescent shape with your fingers to your back toe. Repeat about 4 breaths. when you finish, put your hands on your blocks. Move your toe back. And then bringing your block beside your heels, and then bend the yoga mat under your knees to protect and make a cushions. And then coming to your Ustrasana, so hands behind the back to hold. You don't need to touch the blocks if it's too far, but we want to try to energize the back muscle as well. Once you're holding your hands, try to close the elbows, squeeze between your shoulder blade, and then extend it. So it's quite open chest position, and then look up, and your hips press forward, lift the sternum up, keep closing the shoulder blades. And if you like to touch the blocks, yes, you can do that. After a certain level, you're gonna spread your fingers and catching your blocks. But if it's too far, keeping your hands behind and open chest in the lift position, press the hip and the pubic bone forward, and scoop tailbone indefinitely for sure. So don't rely on your lower back. Keep lifting your sternum up. Right, come up. Switching your crossing fingers and behind it. One more and then done with the Ustrasana. So when you're ready, elbows close, engaging your shoulder blades, and then extending your arms as much as you can. Start lifting your chest up, look up, scoop your tailbone in, keep pressing your thigh, hips forward, and then fingers and try to touch the blocks, but you don't need to. Moreover, closing the shoulder blades to open the chest to be nicer. Few more breaths to stay. Keep lifting the sternum up. And slowly come up. All right. You can catch your blocks. Curl your toes under. Knees close. Heels close. Heels close, so don't open. Heels close. And sit down on your heels, nice and gentle. So open the sole a little bit more. And catch up your breath from the Ustrasana too. You can use your heart moment. I know some toes are probably torture pose. So let's open up your yoga mat and then using it in a side angle now. So if you needed to prepare, please do so. Block each side with the open yoga mat in a parallel side. And you can come up and open legs out to out. Trikonasana. So once you come in here, make sure your feet, the back side is gonna be your left side. So slightly open your heels out, pinky toe pressing down, big toe pressing down. Right toe facing to your right side. And both knees are extended. And now I want you to have a scoop tailbone in, lift the pubic bone up, give a nice long side body. And open your arms side to side. Right arm extended diagonally. Keep reaching from your hip joints to make a nice straight line towards your right arm. More and more. And in a certain angle, you feel the right hip joints or scoop tailbone in. If you have a sciatica issue, you need to move your toes out or heels in to slightly relaxing the ham tension there. And you can put your hands on your blocks under your shoulders. You move that. Or you can put on your shin. If you need it more higher, you may need it to have that chair. Right, after that, you're extending your left arm up, align with your right arm through your chest. And keep growing taller with this left hand. Keep growing taller with your right side body. Make sure you're keeping scooping tailbone in or scoop your right side of buttocks. Open chest, look up, but don't fall backward. Engage into your belly. Pubic bone to your belly button. Closer and shorter. So engage the lower abs. Two more breaths and come up nice and slow, and we switch the side to the left. So slowly come up, unlock your knee, and then right toe moving in, left toe moving out. Once your toe position is stable, if you have an issue, make sure the right toe open up or left heel open up. Left toe open up or left heel moving in. And open arm side to side. So find a nice two long legs, scoop tailbone in. Let's bring in your left arm, diagonal angle, and keep moving out, moving out. So from your hip bone to the whole side of body. In a certain angle, you can lower your hand down under your shoulder. Lift your right arm up and extend it, align with your left arm through your chest. Someone putting your right arm from the ceiling angle. And reminder your leg and the scooping tailbone action for your left side of the leg. Open chest, but try not to fall backwards. So you have to engage in a certain level of your belly and the side core as well. Maintain breath, inhaling, exhaling. It's not a heavy breath maybe, but stable breath. Try not to rely onto your left hand on a block or floor or shin. They don't carry too much weight there. You're holding with your core strength. Two more breaths. When you finish, you come up nice and slow, engage to your side core. Arm relax, unlock your knees. Toes facing to your right side, warrior two. Bend your right knee. And then I want you to have a nice quads externally rotated. So you can use your hands, the skin from in to out, open, open. Okay, and then draw your buttocks. So scoop tailbone in, lift the pubic bone up. So between your pubic bone to your belly button gets shorter, kind of engaging here in the lower abs. And open your arm side to side. You look into your right middle finger, and then keep bending your right knee more and more until you feel this growing stretch. And your legs are very, very strong. 2 to 3 more breaths. Okay, extending your right knee and then reverse your right palm facing up and then reaching. So you can do your left hand sliding your left leg or side or bind behind your waist. Either way is okay. Open your right side of body for full breath. So long extension from your toes to your finger. Once you're finished, let's switching your warrior two to the left side. So right toe moving in, left toe moving out. Bend your left knee more and more. Be strong with the back leg. Both sides are external rotated. The glutes, yes, that's scooping tailbone in. Lift the pubic bone up. Open arm side to side when you're ready. Keep bending your left knee, toes to the left side. Look into your left middle finger. Be strong with your leg. Go lower and lower. Stabilize. Stabilize the breath, gauge, and your legs. 2 more breaths, and then we do the reverse. When you're ready, extending your both knees. Left palm facing up, and then open your side body, reach up. After 4 breaths finished, slowly come up from the pose. So the toe facing forward both, and the prasarita, hands on your hips, and elbows close, open chest, and slowly moving forward, bending. In a certain angle, you can touch the floor and lower your heads down. Heads can hang or place the block under your crown of your head. Rest your heads for 8 breaths or so. We use it as an upside down pose, headstand. So hopefully your crown of your head touching on something will be better. But if it's nothing, the props, you can just relax your neck, relax your mind, count each breath. Lift your buttocks up, your pelvic to the spine hanging, especially the lumbar spine feels good when it's hanging from your hips. Right after each breath finish, you can touch the floor and closing your toe, heel toe in, and sit down on your heels. Okay. Try lower your heels down. So shift your weight to the back side, but don't fall. So if you needed some cushions, blankets under your heels, please do so. Okay. Open knees slowly. Sit more deeply. Okay. Few more breaths. Maintain the back of the heels to your Achilles. Have a nice stretch. Right, don't fall backward, just slowly sit down on the floor and shake your knees. Okay, so once you relax, you can lay down on your floor, lift your legs up, and it's a very unwinding, gentle pigeon figure four. Right heel onto your left knee and just hold your left leg here. And drop the shoulders, relax your hips, try maintain your side of your waist, lengthening either both ways. And take like a full open mouth exhalation. To relax. Switch the crossing legs now. You can shake between. So this time the left heel onto your right knee. Hold the leg on your right side. Drop the shoulders. Relax your hips and try maintain the lengthening of your side of your waist. Okay, after full breath, to relax and unwinding everything in your arms and the legs. Extending arms and the legs with a full body stretch. And then take your Shavasana, quick, quiet moment. Okay, so if you're ready, open legs side to side. Armpits are also 45 degrees open, palm facing up. Relax your eyes to close. Find a nice 3 breaths or so to scan your front of your body, inhaling lightness to your skin, releasing any tension from your skin, muscles, face, chest, belly, thighs, knees, shins, and toes. With the exhalation, drop completely with your back body. Quieting the physical body now, soften your toes. Arches also relaxes, releasing any tension from your ankle joints. Back of the heels to your Achilles, calves are well resting. Connecting to your back of the knees, hamstrings, attachment to the glutes, shins, muscles, and the skins soften. Kneecaps are releasing tensions. Quadriceps, the thighs are all relaxed. Pelvics, pubic bone, hip flexor, your right hip bone, left hip bone. Side of your hip, gluteus muscles. Deep into the sit bones, right, left. Tailbone between sacrum, sacral joints. Lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spines. And your core. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Abdomen soften, inside, outside, right side, left side. Side of your waist, your armpits completely drop. Rest your diaphragm now, so the breath becoming shallow. Soften your heart. Center of your chest, your armpits on the right and left. Collarbones on your right and the left. Frontal shoulders to the biceps. Back of your shoulders to your triceps. Elbows to your forearms. Back of your wrist becoming heavier and heavier. Fingertips to letting go. Nothing to hold inside of your palms. Soften your finger joints. Let's relax your back of your neck to the shoulders completely. Side of your neck to your ears to unlocking your jaw. Front of your neck, throat, thyroids are resting. Activating your parasympathetic nervous system now. From your back of your throat to your tongue, inside of your mouth and your lips. Quieter breath behind your nose to witness it. Face expression soften from your nose, cheek to your ears, gently melting down. Behind your eyes, soften your eyelids, eyebrows, between your eyebrows to your forehead, scalp. Entire your physical body soften and quieting. Enjoy a few more moments in this silence and surrender yourself.